What's up, It's your boy Jay from Mind Too Creative, and I'm back at it with another episode of WWE 2K26. How y'all doing today? You feel me? We got the homie Flamero. We back right where we left off. Paul Heyman, Hector Flores, Adam Pearce. Who we gonna talk to first? Matter of fact, let's talk to Adam Pearce, cause we gotta see what's up.
Hey Adam, it's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan Werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Man, I don't give a fuck. You better tell him. You better let him know who Flamero is, cause once he get in the ring, it's nothing but a straight ass whooping. Let's talk to the wise man real quick. Let's talk.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan Werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
Yo, Paul Heyman? Word to me. Tell Braun Breaker. He don't notice. I'm coming to get my title. Braun Breaker, you about to get your ass up at WrestleMania. But until then, we at Survivor Series.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan Werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
Nah, I ain't the real one. But let me find out he turned heel, try it, but before fucking WrestleMania and shit like that. And I gotta fight him for #1 contenders match. Let me find out, bro. I hope not. Like,
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at
the Intercontinental Championship, one of the most coveted titles in all of WWE. And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take
the
him
ring
into
now.
the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled
That's
by
no
a
werewolf.
grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even
Where he
if you
at?
manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Boom.
Yeah, huh?
Boom.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all.
I just want the crowd. That's a little sneak peek for the crowd. Come on.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Buster! Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skipped
thought
going
he
to the
was-
gym today.
Oh,
do
getting
all that,
hit
huh?
with that knee lift.
And that definitely made solid impact.
You was talking all this and that.
Curled
You can
into
do all that
corner
behind the
so
mic,
hard
behind the
there
stage.
was
When
a
it comes to
ricochet.
ring.
These attacks are clearly adding
You
up on
gotta
the
know
champion.
first
Yeah,
and
but you gotta
basic.
expect that at this point in the
Mirror
match.
is.
He's going up. From the top ropes.
Taking flight, wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Boom, what impact.
Alright, now we gotta hit him with
Whip back into the ring.
Jacob Fatu able to ward off that attack.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob
Upper
Fatu
right
is going to
corner.
have to dig down deep here.
It's this one right here. No. Okay, you know what?
Incoming! Drop kick connects.
Yeah, I should be able to like hit the 619 just for shits and giggles right there.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
Man, what the fuck? Yo!
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe, after that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
I got so much to say right now. You said you carried my ass up? Bro. Who the fuck was in the ring? 99.9% of the time in the motherfucking ring. Bro, you know what? Alright, cool. Maybe you did bring me to the indies. I'll give you that. But you talking like I was your little sidekick? Bro. Xavier Woods called you a motherfucking side piece. What did you do? You ain't do shit. Man. Hector, Royal Rumble, you think Penta was your biggest match? When I see you at the Royal Rumble, I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. That's some real shit, cause how the fuck, bro? He's saying he word.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Jacob, if you don't shut the fuck up, bro, I was gonna whoop your ass. That's alright though, I'm gonna take your title. I'm gonna have a big ass celebration.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Nah, I'm not going to. That's actually funny, bro. It's the Archetype where it don't matter who wins. I beat both their asses. But damn, man, they want me to turn heel so bad. Just wait. If I turn heel, new year, new entrance. Yeah, I'm like.
There's a spot. In the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and the so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Indeed!
Oh, strong impact.
Come on. Oh, that German.
German suplex.
He's
looking a little worn down now. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a...
What? Okay, now, is our referee becoming a participant? You suffer a direct hit like that, and it's tough to move.
Making his feelings very clear here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Damn.
Orton with a bench press. Rapid fire right. There's the pin.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
The ref with a fair and even count. Our official kept a fair count there, really earning his stripes.
Being placed in the corner here. Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
Look at this. Russian leg sweep. Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Inopportune positioning there. Ref had to break up the pin attempt altogether.
And he moves in for the cover.
Rope break.
The ref must have a different vantage point from in the ring than we do over here on the monitor. I didn't think that pin attempt was anywhere near the ropes.
What are you talking about? Booker T, that was right at the ropes.
Look at this superhuman power. Oh, man, what a power bomb. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Tiger suplex. Spear.
Oh, I had to hit a signature. Damn it.
Springboard. Oh, my God.
Look out below.
A slingshot. Somersault. Plancha.
Flying out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some jet fuel on that one. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Dragon screw leg whip.
Nah, yo, Randy, oh, my boy Randy 115.
Oh, here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Randy 115, CM Punk routine. Who the fuck Dom fighting? Oh, no, Dom not even IC champion anymore.
Getting the crowd involved here.
Penta. Poor Penta fighting. I don't even know about that and Bianca. No, Bianca not even fighting. That's the shit that suck, bro.
Full Nelson prying open the arms and
reversing out and a shot to the back of the neck.
Can Orton withstand this attack? Orton's being kept in check.
Crossroads.
That's me.
Down with that Rana.
Quick reflexes so important.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Bro.
Crippling hold, weakening the back.
Wait, you can't cross the ropes.
Curse is broken.
Impaled by a spear.
Come on.
The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetype's road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
Hector Flores, I'm gonna beat the shit out you at the Royal Rumble, bro. You asked for this, dog. You asked for this.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
You gotta go, bro. I played Fumero together. I made him relive winning it. What? Alright. Bro, see, why can't there be parlays? Wrestling parlays, bro. I mean, it's sure the PL's gonna be kind of... But, you feel me? And Well, I would be making some bread. But move set real quick because I quit match submission. I don't think I have a submission finisher. So I just wanna before we even do that. In ring switching music rolling cutter. Taste the bomb, coup de grease. Okay. Where the fuck is the Indicon device? I swear. That's all I need to do. Go ahead and swap that out. It's Royal Rumble. Should I? It's a big four. Should I swap the fit out for the big four? Alright, let's talk to Adam Pearce first.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending hours parked on the freeway to get to auditions? No thanks. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Did bro just say we're at the halfway mark? What's up? Yeah, no, it's Royal Rumble, low key. It might be time for those to fit. I'm gonna just talk to them first real quick though. Shawn Michaels.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight, he learns what payback really feels like.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Yo.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw?
Had an identity
A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recalling my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
Alright, shoot for these out, bro. Alright. It's Royal Rumble. I'm just about to switch to the other fit. I'm not gonna hold you. Big Fours like to pop out WrestleMania, like to have a little new fit. I ain't gonna do the entrance. Nah, I'm probably. Wait. Hey, yeah, my money. Hey, my money. Ain't got your money. Need to get my money. What? Ain't have my money. Ain't got my. I can't be. Is that shit even in the game still? Better have my money. What? Better have. I ain't got your money. Need to get my money. What? Better have my money. What you have my cheddar. I'ma milk you like some cheese. That's a 2K14 fucking classic, bro. I said have my cheddar. Nah, not gonna hold you. I got like 3-4 people I gotta make. Wait, I gotta talk to. Oh, okay, all right. We're just about to just zoom through this. At the Royal Rumble, Hector Flores, I'm finna whoop your ass, bro.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following is an...
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds.
Hope you're ready for his ass whooping, bro. You even screwed my shot at WrestleMania?
For one of these...
Dinner powerful attack. Oh, okay, alright, so don't gotta be a submission. Okay, cool. Word, okay. each side of the green zones. Okay. Young, golden zone. Okay. Quick blockers. Weapon submission, table finishers, or opponent plays a mini game, press X. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait, hold on. If your opponent won't just quit, you may need to lay down some blockers. Earn blockers by performing highly damaging attacks, such as weapon submissions or announced table finishers. While your opponent plays the minigame, press X to lay down that blocker. Oh, so this is like the fuck 'em up during the I quit shit. Oh, okay. Alright,
Man, this is their last night in WWE.
That's kind of hard. I know it's an I quit match, but
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this
has
man doesn't
2 out of 3
know
falls
how to
match
quit. All it takes is
match,
one
so.
look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe
Hell
for
no,
more
they
than
were
2
like that.
years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Oh, that's hard. They got
Looks
this shit
like
with
he's
it.
opting for Old Faithful
That's
here,
actually
the
pretty
steel
tough.
chair.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Oh, heads up, chair's flying. Who knows what's coming next? Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a chop block.
What you thought you was doing, Hector?
He's completely tied up.
Attacking with full force.
And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Wait, okay, all right. I'm gonna save that for later in the match. Why can't I grab the ring bell?
Oh, was in the wrong
I'm
place at
so
the wrong
sorry.
time.
Oh,
The
bro.
archetype of Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit.
Ref took a
Leave
chair shot.
WWE
He
forever.
was supposed to be right there.
Oh, my God.
My fault, ref.
Chucked that chair right at him. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Setting up that table. No doubt he has dangerous, painful
Now, is it just
intentions
only the
in
Royal
mind
Rumble that got
here.
the
It's
chairs,
really
or is it
hard
like
to
every
watch him
PLE
just be
that does it?
pummeled
'Cause
like this. His
if
focus is
every PLE got
unshakable
him,
right now. What a shot. Straight brutality
not gonna hold you.
coming
That's
right at
pretty
you.
cool.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Grabbing the lumber, and things are starting to go off the rails here.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, a jumping DDT. My.
Ooh. He's able to dodge that one.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Not sure what the plan is here, placing the table on top of the table.
Yeah, guys, I've seen this before, and it never ends well. Now positioned out of the top rope.
Here we go. Crossing the opponent's arm.
Oh, the top buckle.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, but I'm not sure enough has been done for anyone to say I quit.
Bang on the money.
Getting socked.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Flores gets waylaid.
Placing him in the corner and looking to do some damage.
Uh-oh, caught. Sit up,
Bruh.
choke slam.
Damn. I need like a fucking superplex or some shit, like a top rope superplex.
Effective counter.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. New plan.
Over the ropes and onto that ladder.
That had to hurt. But what's from the top?
Top rope.
All the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
You thought it was over?
Wait a
You
second
thought it was
now.
over?
I've
Bro,
seen this before.
You fucked up my Royal Rumble
Bringing
shot.
up this ladder to create a bridge of some sort. Trust me, this never ends well.
That was only step one.
Now is the time to drop the hammer.
Neck breaker.
Ooh. Evades the attack.
This
How the fuck is
athleticism
that?
is off the charts. This fight now making its way over to our announce desk.
This is my cue to step aside, but you should definitely stay here and hold down the fort.
Oh, man, what a power bomb. Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Oh, no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far.
Back in the ring.
Drew into that corner. What are we going to see?
Springboard misses the target.
Wait.
Totally helpless at the moment. Through the table.
Burns, splinters, bruises, and fractured bones. Just a few of the many injuries probably sustained here.
No.
Yeah, I quit.
He said he wouldn't. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
Damn, bro. Hey, man. You can turn you out of elimination chamber. But, damn, Adam Pearce was right. He said, yeah, there's a choice right up in the corner. Fuck it. New look. New shit like that. Hector, nah. Matter of fact, shit ain't sweet. Because you was talking all that hot shit, right? Nah, fuck that. You might get your ass whooped. You deserve this.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done.
The archetype is truly a good human being.
What the hell?
That's more like it.
Come on, man. Ending his WWE career wasn't enough.
The archetype has lost his mind.
Or he's found it.
What is the archetype thinking now?
He's going to do some damage with that steel chair.
Don't do it. Come on, archetype. You've done enough.
And he's not stopping there. Even I agree. This is taking it too far.
Oh, my God. He can't do this. Don't do this.
This is something you do not come back from for either man.
Come on, man. No.
Don't do this. Son of a...
He may have just broken Hector's neck.
We got to get some help out here right away.
Something has snapped in the archetype here tonight. He's headed down a dark road.
Them heel turn at the Royal Rumble? But yeah, nah, Hector, that shit was sweet. You feel me? You fucked with Flamero.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype. Let's open the floor for questions. Robert Inkin, I believe you were first.
Hector Flores is at a local medical facility receiving treatment for a serious neck injury after what?
What's your question?
Well, you caused those injuries with your brutal attack. So my question is, why?
Dire situations require dire actions.
But you ended Hector's WWE career by winning the match. Wasn't that enough?
There's always gonna be another Hector Flores trying to take me down. So I had to deliver a message, a warning. And that is that if you get in my way of becoming WWE champion, you will end up in the hospital. Broken and finished.
Hector was there for you from the beginning. He helped you a ton at the Performance Center.
And then what? He turned his back on me. Tonight, I could have lost everything. So I am never going to make that mistake again. Every relationship is a potential weakness. Someone who will bring me down. So I am cutting them all out.
Does that include the WWE Universe? Are you turning your back on them, too?
Every relationship is a potential weakness. That includes the so-called fans. I might have tried to spin your negativity as positive fuel, but I didn't forget how you treated me when I first came back. So I don't need you. And I don't want you in my life ever again.
What's next for you then?
Braun Breaker and the WWE Championship. You will not see me up here again, because I am eliminating all distractions and I have nothing left to say. From here on out, my actions will do all the talking.
And just like that, the Flamero heel run has started. Okay, so it is the Royal Rumble chair. Okay, that's hard. It's... Motherfucking Star shit was sweet. Thought it was nice. Nah. Y'all... See, look, y'all was so stuck on the archetype. I told you the archetype been dead. I've been told y'all. The archetype is no more. Y'all keep still trying to call me the archetype. What the fuck is my name? My name is Flamero, nigga. My name is motherfucking Flamero, and you ain't just gonna do that type of shit and think shit sweet. Trying to ruin my career, my livelihood, everything that I motherfucking work for, nigga? Hell no. But shit, I'm finna wrap this one up here, cause it's a fucking PLE also, and this is also like a good point to start off. But WWE 2K26 Myrise, the Flamero heel run. Till next time, guys, take care.